sad Ursa.
Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal. It's the finale now. We got two things left to do here. The first is enter the Pokemon League again, not to challenge the Elite Four a second time, because even though they are stronger and that is a good way to grind, that is not our priority.
What is our priority?
Dying.
Way ahead of you, buddy.
That's everyone's eventual.
It's the only thing that's planned in your life.
Yeah. The only thing
The only
guaranteed
thing that's
is
guaranteed to happen.
the only thing is guaranteed is death, taxes, and Ben Roethlisberger coming under retirement.
No. You could evade taxes and then you get arrested and executed.
You don't get executed for evading taxes.
Maybe
I think
you
it's the
don't.
wrong-
Oh,
Hold it.
Oh,
You're going to take the Pokemon League challenge now? That's not going to happen. My super well-trained Pokemon are going to pound you, Laura. I challenge you.
I
Yeah.
like how you two are fighting in this cramp-ass hallway, too.
Yeah. Also,
Nurse
lead
Joy's
to an
probably
epic staircase battle.
also the music playing when you battle Lance is playing instead of the regular battle music as well, so, you know, that's something.
Nurse Joy is probably like listening around, and
She's like, oh my...
I have to heal this fucker trainer for losing.
She's gonna have to heal both of them, honestly.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, this is the last time you fight him. He never gets any stronger than this, I'd like to point out.
Nice level 45.
After you beat him, like, you can challenge him as many times as you want, but he's never gonna get any stronger.
I wonder how like demoralizing it must be to be beat so bad that you just lose like your fervor, train your Pokemon more. So you just keep them at what they are.
You know what the thing is? It still shows.
Sorry.
You can go into the Dragon's Den on days where you don't battle him and see that he is training. He's just not doing anything.
He's somehow found the new like item. He's equipped to all of his Pokemon. They just do not give him any levels.
It's like an Everstone, but for leveling.
Yeah.
Levels are arbitrary.
Strength is only in real shit.
Yeah. But no. You're saying, like, imagine if that's demoralizing. Think about how demoralizing it is that we just fought him and now we're fighting him again, like, right afterward.
What if this was like the place he went to heal his Pokemon, and he just fucking sees you and he's just like, "You just a little bitch."
Dude, what if you like... What if he has like Tourette's, where whenever he sees you, he can't resist but challenge you to a Pokemon battle?
I feel like you're gonna make a lot of people who actually have Tourette's mad.
He just sees you in mass, and he's just like, "Laura, come here." Like, oh.
Also, like,
I want to point this out actually, real quick. Sorry, Will. The fact that he has a Crobat, which is the new final form of Zubat, and can only reach that form with friendship, which, like, you have to make that Pokemon like you if you want to evolve it into that form, which means that he's now nice to his Pokemon. That's also character development.
I like Crobat because the Pokemon and you like.
Crobat isn't a bad Pokemon at all.
Nope.
Everybody just hates the whole line because of how common Zubats are. Like Carrie.
Yeah, I think it was just from that one time in the previous game when we were going through the caves and they were just Zubats.
Mount Moon and rock tunnels.
Yeah,
Oh, Raiku's PlayStation Network.
yeah.
guys,
We've made
when
that joke
Evan
before.
was like, Zubats is so common. Like Carrie, I thought he called Carrie common.
That's so
I
salty of
low-key
me.
thought that to myself in my mind, and I was like, did Evan just fucking put Carrie over the fire? Hold up.
Well, either that or he's implying there's a lot of clones of me.
I thought I was calling Carrie a Zubat.
Oh no, the worst of all insults.
How would it feel to be a Zubat, Carrie?
I would have lots of friends.
I thought you were gonna say I would die.
Oh. Then I would die.
You
Because
know why
I'm an introvert.
Zubat's mouth is open all the time?
Yeah.
It keeps screaming.
Oh,
But
Oh,
God,
wow.
one answer.
wait, are we talking about Victory Bell?
A lot of Pokemon.
Oh, man.
Kind of reminds me of like Pokemon Bridged by One Kid's Entertainment, where the whole shtick with Victory Bell is that it's never not screaming.
That's good.
That's really sad.
Well, I mean, I like reminder that that is actually the sound that Victory Bell makes in the anime.
Yeah.
But
He inhales.
So you know how Gabe was like, how fucking demoralizing it must be for this guy who's just like walking around and just like runs into you and he's like, alright, we're fighting. That feel when he's our rival just as much as we're his rival. And he probably is walking around, he sees you, he's like, fuck!
god damn it, we have to fight now. Okay, I lost. Wow, you can tell he's demoralized just by that.
10,000.
Darn, I
Big
still
one.
can't win. But I have to think more about my Pokemon. Try not to lose.
Bye, Knuckles.
And then what makes this
no.
even funnier? What makes this even funnier? I don't actually challenge the Elite Four. I just came here because I knew it'd mean I fight him. Here we are in Pallet Town in Kanto.
Like,
Way to rub salt into his wound.
Wow, that's excellent! You collected the badges of gyms in Kanto! Well done! I was right in my assessment of you! Tell you what, Laura, I'll take the arrangement so that you can go to Mount Silver! Mount Silver is a big mountain home to many wild Pokemon. It's too dangerous for your average trainer, so it's off limits. But we can make an exception in your case, Laura. Go up to Indigo Plateau. You can reach Mount Silver from there.
And then he asks how your Pokedex is coming. Let's see. Current Pokedex. 199, 1 Pokemon seen, 23 Pokemon owned. Rating. You're getting good at this, but you have a long way to go.
you have a long way to go.
Good.
Being
I
the
see-
Elite Four and catchers of legendaries.
Good. I see you know how to use Pokeballs. Nah, but I mean, like much like the Cerulean Cave at the end of Generation 1, where you can fight Mewtwo. Mount Silver opens up after you finish everything in the game. What happens there is more interesting though than just simply Mewtwo, although it's not something you can catch. So, bleh.
Well, yeah.
I'm not actually saying it out loud because Carrie's here, but Gabe and Will
Mariah.
obviously know what it is.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait, Will. Did you hold on? Okay, I might be. The
Yeah, you're
medicine
wrong.
might be fucking me up, but did you just say pariah?
That's a Karaya.
Okay,
Parabola.
so I wasn't too far.
I'm
No.
allergic to those.
You're allergic,
You're
to
allergic
parabolas?
parabolas?
Yeah,
Graphic.
math
What
class in high school was difficult.
Oh, what happens if you see a parabola?
Are you? So is it just parabolas or is it all conic sections?
Parabolas is the worst.
On the graphic plane,
I just get mild headaches with exposures to the rest.
What happens when you see a parabola, though?
I go into anaphylactic shock.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Needless to say, high school was difficult.
That was just rude, Evan.
I'm sorry.
That Ponyta did not deserve that.
Oh,
Wow.
what? I thought you were
Not only
talking
was it-
about
not
what I
only was
said to
it fucking-
Carrie.
Not only was it waffen stomped by a victory bell, but a 74 victory bell.
Yeah, I just...
74 victory bells.
If it wasn't obvious, I did actually challenge the Elite Four after that, and, you know, also did some more off-screen grinding. I challenged them a
Yeah.
few times to get up to the right level. Because, like, again, it's like, after you fight the Elite Four the first time, like, they're gonna be stronger the next time you fight them. But, I mean, it sticks after that, but still, like, in common, like, fighting your rival, as well as, fighting the, Elite Four again is a good way to grind up for this, because this is one hell of a battle we're gonna be doing next.
It's like considered to be one of the hardest in this series.
It's even harder in the remakes.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be fair, this whole section of the game after the Elite Four is kind of a bonus area,
Right.
so like you really can't blame it for being too. It's like the extra stage in a Toho game. And yes, I can say it like that because Toho came out first.
Didn't? Yeah, that Ponyta was the exact level it
Dorito.
needed to be to level up into Rapidash. Why didn't
It happens. No, we've like fought.
No, that Ponyta from earlier was level 6.
No, there was
it?
another.
Why don't we just Goombas?
Oh, yeah.
Or not, we ran away from rather.
We fought a trainer who had like a level 36 Bulbasaur.
Oh, yeah. No, it was level 32, level 32.
36 Ivysaur, that's right.
It was level 32 with all of them, because level 32 is when Venusaur, it becomes Venusaur. It had a level 32 of each line of Pokemon. It's like, wow, you're a dick, but then it turned out, oh wait, she's just experimenting on the strengths between different forms. But since Everstones didn't exist yet, it means that she cancels the evolution after every single battle.
I wonder how upset Bulbasaur must be to like see not only a Venusaur but also and still be a Bulbasaur too.
It's not a happy life for him.
Poor guy.
I keep screaming, but God won't answer.
Okay, here we are in a house. Oh dear, you found me. Please don't tell anyone about me. I'll give you this. Oh yeah. This person just happened to get into this restricted area, built a house here, has a working TV and radio.
Apparently she's a celebrity?
Like, you're not even allowed to live in this area, and yet you are.
No, you're not. You're just not allowed to live in this area. You're not allowed to be in this area.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
completely
off
off
limits.
limits. And yet she's living here?
And they say like, oh, like, you know, unordinary trainers like you are able to go in because you're strong. I like to keep in mind that she most likely has a Pidgey in the house. That's probably not even hers, just a Pidgey that flew through the window.
Little baby Pidgey.
No, it's a
Oh,
Pharaoh.
it's a Pharaoh.
Oh.
Never mind.
She
That
might have
thing
actually earned the right to be here.
Yeah, probably used a Master Ball to catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would
I mean, it's a
love a
Pokemon that you want to
like
add to
that.
your team. It's difficult to catch. Of course you want to use the Master Ball on a Pharaoh.
Pharaoh's also a pretty good Pokemon.
Hold on, let me get that exact quote up, because I'm pretty sure I misquoted it partially.
Why is there a fucking Pokemon Center here?
Just
Why is there an old lady in here as well?
She's
Do you think this
There's
Nurse
so
Joy
much-
just like sits at the desk all day with no customers, just like completely bored out of her mind?
You think?
All right.
she just
I
sits there
found
and
it. I
browses
found it.
Reddit all day.
I found it. There's only one Master Ball in Pokemon. Use it wisely. I suggest using it on a Pokemon you want to add to your team but are hard to catch, like a Pharaoh or a Tentacruel.
Oh, you know.
what a great use.
You know?
Flash. Use Flash.
I have spent more time playing Team Fortress than I have spent in my backyard.
Wow.
Oh,
Oh.
thanks for that.
That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Pretty like.
Especially if you're
Yeah,
back
I
there
had
and
to
it's
teach the
full of
Hoop
wild
Flash
beasts.
just to get through here. I really didn't
Yeah.
want to have to, but of course this area had to be dark.
I might have
Dude,
to add that
when
to
I-
like, my lore.
When I was a kid, and I wanted to, and I went through caves that needed, Flash, I would just pull up a map of the cave on the internet,
You're a fucking madman.
and just use that to guide myself. I
You're-
could count
you're a-
my steps so that none of my Pokemon would have to learn Flash.
You're fucking insane. No,
Dude, I was 6. I was on the equivalent of heroin.
there are some big ass caves in this game, dude. Holy
6-year-olds.
fuck.
Wow, an Ultra Ball. I
Dude,
mean,
we
I already
put 'em
have
all.
all the legendaries. You know, except Celebi, but that's an event Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's like a
Holy shit.
glitch that to trigger to get it to appear, but
He looks so sad.
Why does Why does Ursa Ring look so sad?
I thought it looked sleepy.
He looks so upset.
He's on the brink of tears.
Fuck? He's so sad.
Can we get some like? Can we get like a zoom shot on Ursaring's face with some sad music playing?
Black and white.
Like
He's
that
just so
sad
fucking
walking away music from the Incredible Hulk.
So sad. Why did it look so upset?
I don't even know if that song is a name. I just know that I just know that it's called that because of that one episode of Family Guy.
Yeah. Wow. Poor
Wow, it's a Magmar
duck.
Butt face.
booter.
No, he's a
No, wait, it's Boober.
It's Boober, yeah.
Boober.
Wow, that didn't take long. This is like that.
Oh.
That's like some Mother 1 bullshit right there with the encounter rate.
You walked like 2 steps.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Some Mother 1
If you're a
bullshit.
wild
Yeah.
Pokemon and like you jumped out of a trainer
Oh my
You
god.
walked like 5 steps that time, so
and they had a victory.
that was good. There he is. He's back. It just looks like he's really, really tired, and he's just so sad that you woke him up. What's he
Like,
doing?
I'm pretty sure he's supposed to look sleepy. Like, he even yawns when he first appears.
Yeah, he was like patting his tummy. So
Sorry,
he-
this Ursaring's female. She.
She's been patting her tummy.
Yeah, don't misgender
But imagine if you're like a wild Pokemon, right? And you like jump out this trainer, and this trainer sends out the victory bell, and you've never seen a victory bell in your life. So this plant thing just screeches at you, and then the trainer runs away.
That's what woke the Ursaring out. The trainer sent out Victory Bell.
Yeah.
Dude, wait, I found this right. Look at how fucking
Wake a fellow up.
upset.
You look so fucking.
Oh,
Wait, is that
that sword.
is that its 3D model from Gen 6?
It might be.
Possibly
Oh,
Gen
it's
7.
Alarmus, dude.
But no,
yeah,
he just
Gen
looks
7.
he just looks pissed.
Yeah, Tyranitar's.
Oh yeah. It says right here XY.
Dude, also, what the fuck? The shiny sprite in Gen 6?
And then suddenly we
For
just have a
Ursaring
first
is
form
smaller.
Pokemon that's only level 20.
What'd you say, Will?
The shiny sprite for Ursaring in Gen 6 is smaller
Wow.
than the regular sprite.
It's too
Okay.
rare. It's too rare to be
To reproduce, so
To be-
they got a recessive gene of being small.
yeah. I like how Machoke just like flexes like once and then just starts looking really proud.
He's like, yeah, I fucking did that. Yeah, man.
He doesn't need to prove himself. He already knows how strong he is. He's back.
What up, Papa
Oh,
Bear
sleepy
from the
boy.
Bear, teachers
fucking-
of Berenstain Bears?
Berenstein Bears.
Yeah, he's so sad. Like the rest of the Berenstain Bear family, like died in a fire or something.
Jesus.
Oh my god, Gabe!
This got really dark.
It got really dark.
But yeah.
But
But yeah.
Concurrent statement.
oh my god.
Imagine getting in close. Also, like another thing, like seeing this Machoke miss cross chop on Victor Bell just means he ran at this. Victor was a big fucking Pokemon, right? It's fucking huge. It has no legs. It's a giant eggplant thing. You go up to fucking CQC this thing, and you just miss.
Oh,
That's it. That's it. Not
What's
even.
that? What's
all
that?
my
Like,
relatives are dead.
Oh,
Yeah.
I miss brother.
that?
sad.
That comic where it's like. they
Okay,
always say
guys,
shoot-
it's time.
Oh, dude.
Look at how cool he is.
Oh, see you later.
I was just checking to see.
I'm fucking
gone.
Oh, wild Pokemon encounter. This Graveler's like, hey, you want to hang out? Forget about that guy over there. Let's go get a drink together. All right. I like how he's got the exact same sprite as in the previous game.
Yep.
But this isn't your regular fight. First off, I changed its name to June.
So you're fighting yourself?
One Pikachu, gangland. Holy fuck.
Carrie, this is Red, the trainer from Generation 1.
Yeah. So who we played as last time?
It's us, but stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, this is not the same Red fight that you're used to. First off, you can see that his name was June instead of Red like it's typically set up to be. Let that be a sign of things to come.
Yay.
You know what? There aren't very many changes, actually, in the grand scheme of things, so I'm just gonna say it. Every Pokemon, as well as their moves, has been... Like, I hacked the game so that every Pokemon and their moves are built to match up the end of the Pokemon Yellow commentary.
Oh, very nice. Pidgeot.
Yeah, let's fight Pidgeot with a grass type.
Wait, hold on. Pidgeot?
Yeah, it's Pidgeot.
Just realizing its name is like Pidgeotto, but they just took out the O, so it's just Pidgeot.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's also one of the few Pokemon that doesn't have a name change between regions.
Yeah, interesting.
That's how I know it's Pidgeot, not Pidgeot, like the anime earlier made the mistake of.
Oh, Pidgeot. Oh, he's fucking flying, bro.
Wait, it's not Pidgeot?
No.
It's not Pigo
Pigo.
with a silent T.
Okay, are we ready for the throwback joke to the last time we had this conversation?
Yes.
It's, Ore wa chin chin ga daisuki da yo.
Oh my gosh. Bringing it back.
Wow, Gabe, that... What the fuck?
It was a little racist.
I didn't hear what he said, so that's good.
He said the same thing, but in like a very racist sounding accent.
Oh, Gabe.
Why do you do this?
This. Been singing The Fallen Warrior.
Anyway, yeah, that was a Snorlax, that's a Snorlax in the original version of the game, but we had Butterfree, so yeah, we're facing Sugar. We're fighting Carrie.
Hey!
And Carrie just got fucking ignited.
That's basically reality.
I mean, to be fair, it is,
It couldn't take it. It went down.
it is like 4 times weak against fire.
Yes.
Now it's time to send out Gabe.
Blastoise.
And
Big
if
McKinnon.
you remember, the Pikachu was me, so yeah, I was both the Pikachu and the trainer. Raikou,
Wow.
you ready to get zapped, Gabe?
Yes.
Wow.
I didn't realize there was an Electabuzz here, too.
Oh,
Okay, so I got a phone call earlier, and I was like, I didn't recognize that number, so I just ignored it, and I actually got a voicemail, and I know it's bullshit now.
yeah.
Says something about in the mail about your car's extended warranty.
No! What
Oh,
the
you're
fuck?
over-
I just... yo, I got that call yesterday.
I don't have a car. Also, hey,
Neither
it's
do
Will.
I.
It's Will.
It is me. I've got a big-ass flower.
You do, look at that.
You're a really wide man.
Wide man.
Wide bench.
They're big boy and wide man.
Big boy and wide man.
Serious? Big boy and wide man.
This is a collaboration YouTube channel between Will and Gabe.
Big boy and wide man.
Big boy and wide man.
It's just a podcast of us screeching shitty memes.
No, wait. If we actually reverse it a bit, make it wide man and big boy, it sounds like a superhero and his sidekick.
Oh, it does! Oh, that's great.
The adventures of wide man and big boy.
Who the fuck only uses Sunbeam?
Solar Beam?
Solar Beam, sorry.
AIs. Charizard.
There he is with his one horn.
Well, I hate that so much.
The Unizard.
A Unizard?
Woo!
Unitard. Very nice.
I was making a unicorn joke.
I know.
That too.
Gabe.
Sounded like a... Yeah.
Unitard Unizard. More like unitard, but like.
More like unigay.
Ooh.
More like you, Nick, get out.
Dude, more like unibomber.
Fire blast. Not very effective. I'm gonna use surf now.
I thought you said I'm going to usurp, and I was like, usurp what?
The throne. Actually, that's technically what I'm doing right now, so...
That is, yeah.
Basically, so
Didn't you just? Yeah, you just did it.
Huh! This is the second Pokemon game in a row where we finished the game with the water type.
Nice job, everyone.
Yeah.
Big claps.
Dots.
He
And
just leaves.
a
He doesn't
cloud
say
covered
anything
the
and just
sun.
leaves. Alright, time for final thoughts, guys! Will goes first!
So, Gen 2 is my favorite. I don't know, it just had the best atmosphere, I think, is, how I want to put it. And I feel like it had a really good balance, between, like, having that, like, big epic storyline thing and still feeling like, you know, it doesn't feel over the top. Like I thought Gen 4 was a little over the top, but this one always feels a little bit more down to earth, but still, like, pretty epic. Apparently, also Gen 2 has the best, like, in-game fighting. Like,
It
balances.
it has the most balanced metagame.
Game.
Game. Oh! A game!
Anyway, and I've always enjoyed the combat, particularly in this game, but, I'd have to give it probably 8.5 out of 10.
I think that's quite possibly the highest score Will's given a game.
Big swing.
Big swing.
Big swinger. Alright, Gabe's turn.
Yeah, so I've never played Gen 2. I've
Really?
played, like, yeah, this is like my first time, you know, like seeing the story all the way through. It's a pretty cool game. I like all Pokemon games. There's not one Pokemon game that I really dislike. Like, I just have a good time because Pokemon games are just meant to have fun. You know, this game has bangers. Game Corner, this theme, fucking Slap City. You got good combat, like Will said. It looked really clean, and looked really, like, not infuriating. It's got a cool post game where, like, you know, after you beat Elite Four. I mean, all in all, just like a really, it's an early Pokemon game, but they took the concept of the original and refined it so much that it set the standard for the rest of the games to come. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10.
Carrie's turn.
Jeez, I don't think I can beat Gabe's good analysis of this. And to be fair, I'm not on my game right now in terms of thinking clearly, so please bear with me. Let's see. It might be worth stating again that I have never played Pokemon games before. I did not grow up with Pokemon. I grew up around people who were into it, but I was never into it myself, so once again, as with most of these games, I am commenting on them from an outside point of view, but I did thoroughly enjoy this one. I liked it a lot more than the previous game. I thought there were a lot of interesting Pokemon. Like Gabe said, the music was great. I continually found myself thinking, wow, this is a great song towards many of the different ones. I liked the world concept. I liked the different areas. I can't comment on how it fits in with the grand scheme of Pokemon games because, like I said, I'm not super familiar with them. But overall, I really liked it. I had a great time. I would give it an 8 out of 10.
Alright, so Pokemon Generation 2 is, like Will, my favorite generation. I also want to point out I have not played the remake, so people are probably gonna tell me to get on that shit now, but it's my favorite generation. I find Johto to be significantly less tedious to travel to than other regions. I really like the soundtrack. It's one of my favorites in the series. Nothing ever feels too frustrating, except for battling Whitney. And just like, yeah, it's just a very nice game to go through. And also, I have yet to see a game that has a better post game than this one. So, yeah, there's that. So yeah, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. So, we have, like, at this point, at the time of this upload, we should have finished up with both this and the Zelda Marathon. I kind of did the math, and that's at least what my calculations got out with, but I also kind of suck at math. Now, I know I promised the start of the Mega Man and Toho Marathons next, but we have a little detour to make. So, next time on Smash Team Games, look forward to Encore Mode in Sonic Mania, as well as a playthrough of Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, the spiritual successor to 8-bit Castlevania games.
Nice, got some fun stuff.
Until then, this is Smash Team Games, signing off.